For ball one. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's done well, 6 for 13. He's taken him deep once, and he fouls this one off. Clear skies. This Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Devers gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Moreland has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattle. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Herrera's there. 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot. And he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
No balls and 1 strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 4. And it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he's back in standing. Fair ball down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And that misses. 1-1. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. The Red striding into the box, JT Realmuto, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 1 for 5. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Runs up and gets this one down. But the thrower beat him at first, so the bump for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Here's Brock Holt now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bradley, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with another 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Hoskins has got it, and the side is retired. Ready now, Odubel Herrera, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Odubel Herrera.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. This is line to left. Benintendi makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Bennett. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
He throws him on the fastball there. Andrew Benintendi is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Right there for strike 1.
0-1. Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Real Muto is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Benintendi is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. The first base.
Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Takes just. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In there, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Hit in the air to center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort